We've talked a whole lot about Karrion Kross over the last couple of weeks. Is he leaving? Is he staying? Well, he now has left, as we found out on Monday. But he has revealed in his documentary a really interesting pitch that originally Bray Wyatt wanted him alongside the Righteous in WWE to be part of an extended Wyatt 6. And I found this one really, really fascinating, and I would have loved to see it happen. But there is something which is quite interesting here, and that is that currently the Righteous are now free agents as well. They have left AEW, they have left Ring of Honor, they are available to sign. Now, I don't think this is a work, but even if it isn't, could they turn it into one and bring Karrion Kross back alongside the Righteous and do the storyline which Bray Wyatt envisioned? After all, I forgot the guy's name, but Bray Wyatt's writer is still there in WWE. He would have known what the plan was. He would have made those plans alongside Bray Wyatt. Des, I'd love to get your thoughts.
I will say the idea and the pitch is very interesting because it's something we've never seen before. And with the new partnership with WWE buying AAA and TNA being a partnership, this could potentially happen. My problem with this is I just don't see it, to be honest with you. If the Righteous is going to go anywhere, I feel like it'll probably be TNA. And even then, how many times is Karrion Kross going to be in the stable? It just seems like every time we get this guy, he's in a stable with somebody. And then they just go through the same process where the stable is like, okay, they do a sneak attack, and then they do these promos, they do these vignettes, and then they lose. And they're never taken serious again. Like, I just don't know how many times you can keep doing the same thing over and over again. Is the idea appealing? Of course it is, because it's never been done before, and it would be a great idea to showcase and, how can I say, a bit more of respect to Bray Wyatt because he's the one that came up with the idea. So for WWE and TNA to go that route, I think it'd be really cool if they did that. But I just don't see it happening. I really don't. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I do agree with you there, Des. I can't see it, but I would love it at the same time. I mean, Clark, what about you?
I find something really interesting about his last match in WWE against Sami Zayn, and then he immediately releases a documentary, and we didn't get the one we really wanted, which is the conspiracy documentary against Sami Zayn. Release the doc, WWE. We know you have it somewhere in that vault. Release it. Release the real documentary. I've been begging for years.
No. Release Pretty Deadly, the musical. I don't care about this documentary.
What I'm saying, though, is, I don't know, it is interesting if it was a work. This whole thing is a work, which I don't think it is at this stage. But if it was, the documentary for documentary thing would have been hilarious if you could have played on that somehow as a callback. I don't know. There's something there. There's steam there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Perhaps say in the comments says, I wouldn't trust WWE to write that storyline due to the fact they messed up John Cena's heel turn. I mean, you're not wrong there, are you? But I reckon they could do it if they put the right thought into it. Donnie says, I told Clark my booking plan for Karrion. He shows up in TNA, maybe with the Righteous, but still under WWE contract and constantly buries them. He targets Trick as a backdoor return to WWE. I would love that. That would be brilliant. The
Johnny
issue
and I had
is
a real fascinating conversation about that. He's right. It's a great idea, the way he laid out the booking. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, but I agree. It's a great idea. But the issue is he's currently on podcasts still just talking about how much he loves WWE. I mean, he's like half complaining about his contract offer. Next sentence, begging for his job back, saying he loves them. So that's why I really don't think it's a work at this point, because they're going so hard into him basically trying to get his job back. I just don't buy it. Say he says that would be a good idea, but it would be relegated to NXT, but it would bring some more eyes to NXT, so I wouldn't have a problem with that.
That's fair.
Plus, establish Trick Williams instead.
No, that
Trick Flair.
You got whoop that Trick. Woo that Trick.
Trick Flair.
That needs to be his new gimmick. Just the alternate gimmick he brings out every Halloween.
Hey, Jay Lethal's done it before. Jay Lethal was wooing. You could run that same angle.
He was Macho Man, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was.
No, he did Flair too. He started.
He did do Flair, right?
Remember they had the woo off? Yeah, they had the woo off.
They had the woo off. Where they just
remember
wink.
Ric Flair took all his clothes off and elbow dropped the ground.
Oh,
One of
wow.
the most
Okay.
iconic clips in the history of wrestling.
I haven't actually seen that
I think
clip.
it was.
Oh no,
TNA,
you
if I'm
need
not
to look. If
mistaken.
you've never seen the Jay Lethal Ric Flair woo off, Ben, your
It's
whole
great.
life will be changed.
We
It's
got
funny.
me
It's
and
the
Perry in the
cleanest elbow
comments.
he
shout out.
drops, just dead, and starts taking his shirt off, his pants off, kicks his shoes. He's yelling "woo" into the microphone, and then he struts into an elbow, drops the elbow right on the canvas, pops up like nothing happened, and then yells at Jay Lethal, "How about that?" And Jay Lethal just woos back.
Yep.
That is
It's
absolutely
amazing.
gold.
It's one of the best TNA clips I've seen of. It's great.
TCX Warlord says the writers also want to work with Elijah. That would be a lot of fun. And Donnie says constantly saying he wants to get his job back and not getting it is the reason to go off, burying WWE with a broken heart. That
It's
would
interesting.
be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully you are right. I really do hope so.